What does this have to do?
All right, my friends, today we're going to be learning about the season of autumn, which is also fall. So here are some vocabulary words. The first one is chill, which obviously means to be cold. This one here says progress, which basically means it shows growth. Do you see the lines get longer and longer? This one right here.
Why does it look like longer and longer, but red and orange and yellow
And green.
Orange and green.
Well, because it shows that it's growing. It's a progress.
Why?
And then there's shed. Shed is where you keep your tools or...
But why does that house go there next to the rainbow thing?
Well, because this is just showing us a vocab word is shed. That's just the vocabulary
But
word shed.
That house thing?
It's just, it says shed. It's a shed. It's what you keep, like Daddy keeps his tools in there. In the shed. It's a shed.
But why does it shed? What does shed mean?
Shed is just another name for a small little house-like thing.
Okay.
Okay. Dear kindergartners, eventually the warm weather of summer ends and autumn begins. Kids are back in school in autumn. Autumn officially starts in the middle of September and includes the months of October and November. But by autumn, the air becomes cooler than it was during the scorching and very hot summer months. It might still feel warm on some early autumn days, but there's still a slight chill in the air at night. And by the end of autumn, it can be really cold during the day and at night. As autumn progresses, the days get shorter and shorter. The sun rises just a little bit later and sets just a little bit earlier each day. By October in Washington, D.C., many of the trees' leaves don't look green anymore. What do you notice about the leaves? What are they doing?
They're gonna fall and they're gonna be orange and all the colors go on there.
That's
because
right.
it's being colder.
It's
gonna be hot and colder and colder, but let's just go. Can I sharpen a pencil?
You're not sharpening a pencil. During autumn, most of the leaves on the trees turn from green to bright yellow,
and
orange,
yellow, red, and green.
Red or brown. It's so beautiful. And last autumn, my family took a trip to the mountains near Washington, D.C. to enjoy the colors. The air was so cool and crisp, and we had a great time. Look at this picture from our trip. The forest, as far as the eye can see, were all bright and fiery color. Within a few weeks after the leaves of many trees turn different colors, deciduous trees begin to shed or lose their leaves. That's why another name for autumn is fall, because autumn is when the leaves of deciduous trees fall to the ground. The grass is soon covered with a blanket of brown leaves. Do the leaves change color and fall off the trees where you live? Do we have leaves that fall down?
No, it doesn't fall. It's gotta be winter and summer, and we can go in crazy school and splash.
And splash. But do the leaves change color here at our house?
Oh wait, it gets green, yellow, blue.
They get blue?
Yeah, and get green and brown.
They do.
And white.
Yeah, so they do fall down.
Yeah, red.
And if they do, you can do the same thing that kids in my neighborhood do. We rake all the leaves into an enormous pile, and then we jump into them just for fun. The leaves make a soft, crunchy cushion. Yeah, I know. You didn't like it. Ellie did. If you travel for a few hours outside of Washington, D.C., you will start to see farms. Autumn means harvest time for farmers. It's hard work being a farmer. All summer, farmers have been caring for their plants while they grow, watering them and making sure the weeds and the bugs of the summer do not ruin them. Autumn is the time to gather the fruits and vegetables in the fields. When they harvested their crops, the farmers all get together for a really fun event, the county fair. My family goes every year to the nearest county fair, and it is incredible. The farmers all bring their best vegetables and animals to show off how good they are at growing vegetables and raising farm animals. I took this picture of what are those?
Pumpkins.
Pumpkins at last year's county
There's
fair.
There's small pumpkins and big. Wait, that's a big pumpkin. Those are small pumpkins. Those are little pumpkins.
Yep.
And that was a little small pumpkin.
The fair's judges had already come by to judge them. Which pumpkins do you think the judges like the best? Which ones?
The judges like that one because he's too heavy for that one.
It's too heavy.
He wants
The judges probably like the really big ones. Why?
Because he doesn't like them.
He doesn't like the littler ones?
He doesn't like that one.
He likes this one right here. He likes that baby one.
The baby one and the small
But
one?
he
Because
likes
it's perfectly
that
orange?
one. But he likes that one.
Well, those are good reasons.
And the small ones are cute.
I wouldn't get so excited about the fair if it weren't only
I love
about the
fairs.
vegetables. You do. There are lots of fun rides and all kinds of foods, from cotton candy to corn dogs. Some people also take their chances playing games to win stuffed animals. And once I won a gigantic teddy bear. By early November, the outside air gets chilly in Washington, D.C., and sometimes the skies are clear and sunny, while other days they are gray and cloudy. The wind blows more than it did during the summer, and the autumn wind sends dry, crunchy leaves whirling and twirling through the streets and parks and whispers that winter is coming soon. In late November, as autumn season is gradually winding to a close, comes one of the most important holidays in the United States, Thanksgiving Day. On this day, people in the United States gathered with their families and friends. In my family, my grandparents and cousins and uncles and aunts all come over, aunts from all over travel to have Thanksgiving dinner together. I always look forward to the grand feast of turkey, stuffing, potatoes, rolls, and cranberry sauce with pumpkin pie for dessert. Then my cousins and I play football in the yard. Thanksgiving is very close to the end of autumn in Washington, D.C. By that time, the trees are bare and the leaves are all raked, and the air starts to feel very cold, especially at night. Once the trees look like this, you know that autumn is nearing an end, and that it will soon be winter. We are once again at the beginning of the cycle of the seasons. There's our seasons. We've talked about every season and their different characteristics. What will I tell you about the next? You'll just have to wait and see. Your friend, Annie.
Who's Annie?
This is Annie. She's telling us a story about the seasons.